What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here on the channel with Theo Bonds, as we're back here for some more baseball action on the diamond here today in Road to the Show. And this is episode 250 for him. And today we're going to be hosting a 3-game series with the Kansas City Royals, who are currently in third place right now. They're 23.5 games back of the Detroit Tigers, who of course lead the division right now, and they have a 3-game winning streak on their hands. 8-2 in the last 10 games, and there you see their lineup. Of course, they don't have Salvi anymore. Salvi's actually with the Yankees, who we'll see in the next series, is that Interleague series I was talking about in the last episode. It's a 2-game series. We'll have to go to Yankee Stadium for that series. But there you see some of the usual guys there. We got a couple of different faces here on this club. Of course, they still have Gordon, Hosmer, Lorenzo Cain. So it's still a pretty good Royals team. Pitching, it's kind of middle of the road. But of course, if you know anything about me and my hatred of both of these squads, both the Yankees, and who, like I said, we'll play later on this episode, but also having a lot more hatred for the Kansas City Royals, as I'm just not a huge Royals fan whatsoever, as I live only 45 minutes from them, and friends always ask me why I don't support the hometown team, and I just don't have no love for them. it's just that simple. But today we'll see if Bonds can show that love to them here by trying to beat them with his bat here today, as he's going to get some training in before we get into this series with the Royals, who in their last series they defeated the Twins, and they won at 3 out of 4 of those games. And of course now they're in this Interleague series here today with us, and they're going to try to see if they can try to do the same here in Atlanta. So here we go, bottom of the first here, 1 on, 1 out here for Bonds, as he's looking for a pitch, and he's going to get a hold of this one here. Now, if we just can have it stay fair, and it is going to hit off the post. No, it's not. It's not going to hit off the post. I thought it did that. Dang it. All right, so another shot here for Bonds, as he'll see an 0-2 count, and that one he's going to take a looking, as it's now 1-2 here in his at bat. But like I said, Bonds, of course, his character is from Nebraska, so I'm sure he's a Royals fan himself. Maybe not. I don't know. Not for sure. I would say he's more of a Cardinals fan. if anything, if I had to say what he's a fan of, he's probably more of a Cardinals fan. But anyway, we'll see him strike out there. So good pitch there on Bonds for him to strike out. It's I'm sure a lot of Atlanta fans wishing he just didn't take that nasty swing. We'll see here. He'll hit this one there. That's going to go down third base line, but it's going to be foul. So now we'll see a 1-2 count, and let's try not to strike out here. Well, never mind. He strikes out again, as that's the second strikeout now on Bonds, the third of the day for this pitcher here for the Royals, who's pretty much had Bonds' numbers so far in these first 2 at-bats. So now we'll go to his third at-bat now today. Bottom of the 5th. Royals trailing by 1. See the pitch, and oh, that 12-6 curve gets on Bonds, and he just doesn't know what to swing or not, and he swings very late. Take a look here. Ball's already past him, and yeah, he cannot pick up that pitch at all. So now we go to bottom of the 6th, as they change the starter now. And we'll see what Bonds can do. Maybe have a better chance here now against one of the relievers, as that ball is going to be grounded off to the shortstop there to get the force out at second. And that is going to end the inning, as it's just not been a good day here for one of the top hitters for the Braves in this first series against Kansas City. It's now 4-4. So now we go to the bottom of the 8th here. 0 for 4. And, of course, he's grounded out. He's struck out now, 3 times, grounded out. So he's going to try to redeem himself here in this one, as he has 2 on, 2 out, and it's a 2-2 count. He's going against Wade Davis. And this one's going to be a great pitch here as this one's taken for a ride to deep left field. This ball's up and it is gone. Home run for Theo Bonds. That's home run number 54 for him as he just takes this one right out of the ballpark and sends it on trajectory right out of this park and probably in someone's car out there out to left field. As that's a beautiful shot, and that's going to help us take the lead here as the fireworks start going off here at the ballpark here in the ATL. Hot Atlanta fans, they're loving this here. And it's Bonds with his little mohawk there, celebrating there in the dugout, showing off the power that he has there with that baseball, in which he's been doing that all season long now here. He's actually been doing that technically for the last 5 seasons now in his 6th season here in the pros. As we do get the win here, nice victory as we are able to walk out of here this one. The game 1 of this series, 8-6 is your final. As Bonds goes 1 for 5 in the day. Yeah, I almost thought he was going to go for over 5 in this game to start off the series, and that was not. I really truly was hoping that was not going to be the case here. When I was playing this, I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh God, this is not the way to start off the video. Having 3, getting struck out 3 times, grounding out, and then we, end up popping out or striking out again or whatever the case may be. But yeah, he sets it up very nicely here and see it's a beautiful home run over the left. They helped him get the lead, and that's going to be a great job as Craig Kibble, of course, gets the save there. And nice job there from the Braves, winning that one late. So we go to game 2 of this series, as we'll see if we can have a better chance now here against these Royals now in this second game. As we go to the top of the first here, and we'll see Lorenzo Cain actually up to bat here for the Royals, as we're going to try to see a little defense here. So we'll see if we can try to maybe turn this double play here on by far one of the fastest guys in the majors. At least I don't know if he's still that consider that right now in the majors, but definitely when he was one of the talked about players there with speed several years ago, he is definitely one of those players I really like to steal bases with in the game. Especially if you follow my Kansas City Royals franchise that I have here on the channel that I started several years ago. He was one of my favorite players there that did a great job there utilizing the base stealing there on that series. He was one of our top guys, so we had to let him go because he was just getting a little too expensive for us there. So we had to let him go there, I think in season 2 or 3. But yeah, we'll see what Bonds can do here as he pops this one here high and deep over to left, right center field actually, and this one's going to be caught, and that's going to retire his at bat here. As the Royals right now have a huge lead on us here early, 6-0. Go to the bottom of the 6th, and we're down by 5. Bonds up to bat here on this 1-0 count, and he's going to get the tail end of that ball outside the play. This one's going to go high and deep off the wall, and it's going to be good enough for a double, as he's going to get a nice stand-up double and gives us some scoring position now. His 34th double of the season, as we really need a lot going on here for ourselves, as we have 1 out and 1 on, and of course only down by 5 runs here. We definitely need to turn things around here. Freddie Freeman up to bat now, 1 for 2. This is up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit. That runner's going to come around to score, and a nice job there as Freddie Freeman gets an RBI single for his effort there. Top of the 7th coming up here. We'll see some more defense now as Marwin Gonzalez now for the Royals comes up to bat. He's 0 for 1. And we'll see with runners on the corners here, they can try to get this double play and stop the Royals from scoring any more runs. As we'll see this one here, that's right, this 4, or I should say, that's score that is 5-4-3 double play on your scorecard. Nice job there, turning that double play and getting themselves out of the inning. It's at 7-3 here. Go to the bottom of the 7th As we now get actually to the bottom of the 8th here, as he's taking on Kellen Herrera. Bonds looking for a pitch here, and he's going to take Herrera for a ride. As this one's going to go high, deep, over to left field. That's a home run. That is home run number 55, I believe. As Bonds just puts this one on the jet stream here and just launches this one over the left field wall. And hopefully this will be something that can jumpstart a rally here. We did this in the last game now. We can do it again. We know we can do it. As we're only down by 3 runs here in the bottom half of the 8th. So look at that. Just a great swing there. Knew he had the pitch there that he wanted. That he can drive right out of the ballpark as soon as that came out of Herrera's hands. Nice job there for the Braves hitter. Now Royals gets a little smart here. They now lead by 5 here. Bases loaded here. And this is going to be a ball here that's going to be dropped in there. 2 runs are actually going to score here on this 2 RBI single. And now makes it 10-7. Royals still lead this one here in the top half of the 9th here. So Braves start getting a rally going here late. But the question is, can we keep it going? And unfortunately, that is not going to be the case. As the Royals close the lid here on this one. We end up losing by 2. Final score 10-8 here at home. As we hit a nice home run, our 55th of the season. Bonds goes 3 for 5 in the ball game with a double, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored in his effort in this one here today. It's unfortunately too little, too late. As we are just too late there to get back in this ball game. Jorge Ray will of course get the win, and of course Jose Berry will get the save. Stephen Clark will pick up the loss there for us, as he was only in the game for an inning, inning and 2/3 there. Wow, so he had a really tough day. He got rocked pretty quick there. He gave up 5 runs in those first 2 innings. So yeah, he's definitely got to go back to the drawing board there and figure out his mechanics there for his next start. So now we go to the 3rd and final game of this series, as you see them working out before the game. And of course now we'll see what we can do here, as we have 2 on and nobody out, as we have a dynamic challenge here. And it looks like we got a couple options here. And I believe we'll probably go with the power swing. No, we're going to actually go with the solid contact here. So yeah, we're going to continue with that, trying to work on that contact swing here with Bonds. As his contact's still pretty low. Ball's dropped there. They still get the force out there at second, but unfortunately we were not supposed to get it out there, and we ended up doing so. Now runners on 1st and 3rd with now 1 away. So Justin Upton will be up to bat next here. He is 3rd right now in the Braves roster right now, on the lineup right now, with a .317 average, hitting very well. We'll see if he can knock in a run, of course, move Bonds over. Maybe he can score Bonds here this at bat. We'll see a ball here. That's going to get the nice force out there. Can they turn for 2? And they do, as they get the double play. Nice job there for the Royals defense, as they're able to get 2 out of that 1 pitch. As it's now 2-1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Bonds up to bat here again. 0 for 1 last time around. We'll see what he can do this time with this at bat. Finds the pitch here. This nice area again. He finds that gap out there in the left center field. Nice job, as he's able to drive this one, and he's going to get a nice, beautiful double for his effort. As of course the runner is not going to be able to come in, but he does get his 35th double of the season, and he's in scoring position now for Justin Upton. As we'll see now, bottom of the 5th, nobody out, 2 on, 1st and 2nd, and Bonds here looking, skies that one over there, but it just hooks there, and it is a foul ball. So full count, runners on 1st and 2nd, nobody out, one for 2 today here, and that ball is going to get past the infield there for a base hit, and the bases are now loaded. And now we'll see what Justin Upton can do now with his at-bat. And hopefully be able to drive in some more runs here to kind of thicken this lead up some, as we currently lead by 2. And you see the skipper coming out talking to his starter. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and now we'll see Bonds up to bat here. Runners on first and third. 1 out, 2-1 count. This one here, he picks up this bat and he launches the ball high and deep over to left field. That ball is gone. 3-run shot there, as that's home run number 56 for him this season. As again, he extends this lead even more so. And we see the fans in Atlanta. They are really enjoying this young man here at this ballpark. And I'm pretty sure they're pretty glad that Detroit decided to give him up, as he just launches his ball high and deep. And that ball is sailing right out of here. No problem. Picking up that pitch that time around and driving it for a home run. 10-4 here in the bottom of the 8th. Nobody on, nobody out. 2-0 count coming up here for Bonds. We'll see if he can pick up this pitch here, and ho, he did so. This time again out of the ballpark. This one going high, deep, and it's gone out to left center field. Home run number 57 for Bonds, as the Braves, wow, extend the lead even more so here. Put a nice little cherry on this nice Sunday here, as that is going to be now 11-4 here in Atlanta. Take a look at this pitch here. Drills this ball high and deep, having that ball scream right out of here. And that should definitely seal the deal here in this one, as the Braves could now win this series 2-1. And that's exactly what they do, as they win game 3, and they do win the series. So nice job, especially from Bonds, as he's hit 4 home runs in this series. Also hitting what, let's see, 6, 10, or having 10 RBIs. Wow. 2 doubles, as well as 2, 4, 5 runs in this ball game. So not too bad. Great series there for him. I wasn't for sure, like I said, how that was gonna be all coming about here, especially in that first game in that series, in the series with the Royals there to start off, because yeah, it was just it's like, yeah, this is not the way I want the series. This is not how I want the episode to go, and especially not the way I want the series for this particular series against the Royals to go. So good thing we turned things around. We'll go now to their second game here, and it's of course a quick 2-game series against by far the most team I hate the most with a passion. And that's the New York Yankees, who are currently 62-49. They have a nice 1.5 game lead over the Orioles. My poor Red Sox, there you see 13 and a half games back actually, with a 48-62 record. Jeez, guys, come on, get things going. But anyway, Yankees are currently 6th in the power rankings. There you see, they're doing great in everything in the top 10 in speed, defense, pitching, and power. With the exception of contact, they're 22nd in the league. So today we'll try to see what we can do here in this Interleague series. Of course, these two teams, I know for myself growing up, they've seen each other quite often in the World Series, many times. And many times these damn Yankees had me going to bed crying, because if it wasn't my Red Sox, trying to get to the World Series in the American League Championship Series, then I always had the Braves to fall back on, and of course Braves always let me down as well. So damn Yankees. Anyway, we see the Yankees line up there: Mike Pena, Leo Guzman. Those will be, I believe, the 2 pitchers we'll see in this series. And of course, we're trying to see if we can keep this momentum going here for ourselves. It's like I said, They are first in the American League East, and we're of course first in the National League East. So two top teams in their respective divisions going head to head here in today's episode, and we'll try to see if we can finish off this episode on the right foot here, if we can get a clean sweep here out of this Interleague series between these two squads. So you see Michael Pena, 22 starts, 4-6 for the season, and he has a 3.96 ERA. As we'll see what Bonds can do. There you see currently on a 8-game hitting streak here, and we'll take a look and see if he can make that 9 here in this at bat. So top of the first coming up here, as he has 1 on and 1 out. Of course, a beautiful evening here in the Bronx for some great summertime baseball. As we see a base hit for Bonds, and he will get on board with now with 1 out. So great hit there for him as he's on board. We'll see if they can try to get a lead here. Well, we're currently down by 3 runs here, as it's now 5-3. Excuse me, 5-2 here. Top half of the third. 2-0-2 count here, and oh, Bonds is going to do it again. Launches his ball high and deep. It's up. It is over, and it's gone. Home run number 58 for Bonds, as he hits a beautiful solo shot. Now making the lead now for the Yankees. Just up by, they're only up by 2 runs. And there you see, ooh, beautiful shot there. And of course, a very quiet crowd here at Yankee Stadium, as they know that Bonds can be definitely be a game changer in a ball game with just a swing of a bat. He does that time around. As you see there, Michael Pena, yeah, he knew. He's talking to himself there like, what the hell did I just do? Bottom of the third coming up here for Bond, or for, I should say, for the Yankees, as we'll see some defense now. Runner on first, so of course we're trying to see if we can get this double play and get out of the inning here. As Bonds, oh, nice snag there, turns that one there. Nice 5-3, or some nice 5-4-3 double play, and that is going to get us out of the inning there. So it's 5-3 here after 3. Let's see if we can get our bats rattling here this next at bat here and try to take back, or try to get the lead here for the first time actually. So top of the 5th here, it's now 7-4. So 3-run lead still for the Yankees. This Bonds going to be up to bat here, 2 out and 1 on. And we'll see. Of course, he hit a solo shot last time he's up to bat here. And it looks like he's going to hit another one here, but this time it could be a 2-run dinger. Up and deep and gone. Home run there for Bonds, as he hits home run number 59. And he is now helping his team here just be 1 run away from getting back in this ball game. It's now 7-6 here in the top of the 5th. As again, crowd is very quiet here. Sure, they're not liking this idea. They're probably thinking that, as a whole fan base here, like, do not pitch to Bonds. He's on a hot streak right now, as he just slams this ball high and deep over the left. Great job there from him. Top of the 7th coming up here. We are now tied 7-all. And we'll see an 0-2 count for Bonds. And Bonds here, oh, he gets underneath this one just a little too much. Third baseman calls everybody off, and he will get the catch, and that'll be an out. So that'll be the first out of the inning, as Bonds goes chasing after the first pitch in that at bat. So 3 or 4, 2 home runs, a single, and 3 RBIs here for him today. It's tied 7-all here in the top of the 9th, as we do have a runner on first. So we do have a challenge now for us. 0-1 count. Bonds here is going to chop this one from the plate, and this one's going to be hustled down the first base line. He's going to get there safely, as Salvi not really going after that too much here. Of course, he's probably up there in age now, so he's not not as his reaction time is not as quick as it used to be. Especially when he's playing for the Royals. Go to the top of the 10th here. Atlanta coming back now. We have a 4-run lead here. So now if we can just end this game here with this lead, we can win this one. We'll see what Bonds will try to do. He'll chop this one there. Oh, nice turnaround here for the double play. Nice play there. As Mustak is all top of that ball there that time around third base. And he helps his ball club get a double play. Take a look at this defense right here. Just on top of it. Gets this one right down to the second baseman. Turns it for 2. And that is going to be the ball game as we are able to hold on to that lead. And we go ahead and win this one. A final score of 12-8 here in the Bronx. As we take game 1 of this series. Of course, Bonds, that guy that did the most damage there here today. 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. He goes 4 for 6 in this game. And that's well, he's definitely one of the highlight players here in this one here today. As the Yankees just did not have anything to really stop them with. And you see Craig Kimbrel, the winner. Of course, Justin Upton as well helped out. 2 for 4, home run, RBI, 4 runs, and a triple. And take a look at some others there. Fleming, 2 for 5, home run, 2 RBIs, and a run scored as well. And Josh, there 1 for 1, came in as a pitch hit, home run as well. Wow, and RBI and a run scored. So we just our bats were rattling there. I think we were acting like the Bronx Bombers there in that one. So we'll see if we can try to do it again. Let's get to game 2. As you see, this records there for both squads. And of course, Yankees fans here hoping that things will turn around for the best. Now, Kurt O'Reilly will actually start here. Originally, it was supposed to be, I forgot who it was. Joe Gomez. But they scratched him out at the last minute, so he's going to take on Bonds here today as Bonds on a 9-game hitting streak. We'll see what Bonds can do here with a pitcher's count here. 1 for 2. And we'll see a ball here hit there. That's going to drop out to shallow left center field. And that's going to be a double as a runner from ahead of him there that was at first will, of course, advance now to third off that double. So great job as Bonds, of course, extends his hitting streak. So you see 5 for 7, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs so far in this series. Bonds now has a great opportunity to really open things up here in the top half of the second with 2 out. Bases are juiced. And, of course, Riley in trouble as he knows any slip of a pitch here can definitely ruin someone's day as that one going back up the middle. And that should bring in 2 runs as it will. Nice job there from Bonds as he's able to bring in 2 runs. Now, here we are now, top of the 4th coming up here. 4-2 ball game. We'll see a double and single already here from Bonds. We'll see if he can try to get another good at bat here. 2-1 count, and this one here, the ball's going to go high and deep. Going to go up, and it has enough to get out of the ballpark for a 3-run dinger. That is home run number 60 for Bonds. As he hits a 3-run shot. Wow, I didn't think that had enough to get out of the ballpark here. But it must have been screaming here. Looked a little flat. It looked like it was going to come down pretty quick. And maybe hit off the wall, but take a look here. Oh, that one did not have so much, just kind of, definitely screamed out of here. But I thought it was going to still be in the ballpark there. Is way at it. How he hit that one off of there. 8-3 here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll see a ground ball there, and that's going to go to short. And they're going to, of course, to get the ball there thrown over to second to get the force out to end the inning. So after the top half of the 5th is done, 8-3 ball game. Top of the 7th coming up here. Bonds now up to bat here once again, of course. 2-1 count, 2 out, and Bonds here. Oh, he got a good one there as he launches this ball over to left field. Home run. Another home run here today. His 61st of the season. 2-run shot this time around. And, of course, the Yankees fans not liking this at all as they are pretty quiet here, probably in awe. Take a look here. This pitch, and oh, yeah, right there in the sweet spot of the bat. And there you see Bonds. He just knew he had every stitch of that ball. Takes it for a ride for another home run. Top of the ninth coming up here, and again, 2 on. This time 1 out. 11-6 ball game. Bonds here going for another pitch here. This one going here high and deep over to left field. This is back. This is deep. This is gone. Home run for Theo Bonds. What a game he is having here, as he is his 3rd straight home run here in this game here today. And he is now, get this, 10 RBIs in this game here today. Wow, what a play. Look at this. Just finds the pitch right there. I mean, these balls have to look like beach balls out here for him, because he is just look at this. The ball is just screaming. That one had more height than anything, and comes back down over the wall. And a great job there from him. What a hit there. As a total in this episode here today, that is what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 home runs. He hit 1 home run apiece in each of these games. 1, 2, 3 games he hit 2 home runs in a game. Wow. So he is definitely on a hot streak right now, you guys. I'm loving this. As you take a look there, final score 14-6. The Bronx Bombers get hit around by the Southern Bronx Bombers, that being the Atlanta Braves here today. Wow, what a game there. 5 for 6 for Bonds. As we take a look here, and I meant to show this at the beginning of the video, but he is your player of the month for the National League, and looks like he might be player of the month again. Going into to start off in August, as we are in August right now. As you take a look at Braves right now in first place with a 7-game lead over the Nationals. We're currently on a 3-game winning streak here, and we're hot right now. 8 of 2, or I should say 8 and 2 in the last 10 games. I should say it. So we are looking very good right now, and we're trying to see if we can continue that here as we get ready for a big important series coming up here. We got that Washington series as well as the Philadelphia series coming up here. I believe we'll cover those 2 games and coming up in the next episode there. So yeah, we'll see how we'll do in those games, as those games, of course, obviously very important. They're divisional games, and it's going to make a huge difference in the standings. So we'll see what we can do, as we look like we could be taking on against Felix Burgess in that first game against Washington, as he's 7-9 for the season. Washington, of course, right now 60-52, and they're in second place now in the National League East. So as we wrap up today's episode, it was I can't believe it, man. Just wow. Bonds is going off like that. But yeah, I was definitely motivated in this episode here today to defeat both the Yankees and the Royals. But we'll see how we do against Washington. Hopefully that bat will keep still being hot, and hopefully we can keep things going. But if you did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more of Theo Bonds, and of course any other Road to Show character, and of course all our other series here on the channel. Don't forget to check us out on our second channel over on ESGNet Plus LP, as well as we do live stream over on Twitch on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 10 p.m. on the Purple platform as well over there. It's ESGNet, or no, it's twitch.tv/ESGNet. So definitely go check it out. So again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and again, stay tuned for more, and keep each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.